Okay, so here's this guy named Trade Your Plan. Somebody mentioned this guy, so I went to look at his channel. He's trading futures. I think Vinny can out trade him easily. He's using Sierra charts. He's on Linux because he can get a refresh of 22 milliseconds on his tick charts. So what? My limit orders are going to fill because I'm buying supply and demand zones. I don't know why this guy spends all that, but this is what happens to people. And he's looking to get people $100 a month for 20 people, and he's going to close his membership because he's looking to have friends that he trades with. The way he trades, nobody trades like anybody. We all trade different. Well, we all trade different. Do we not? So we all have different amounts of money, and we don't have to trade futures. I don't know if this is the ES Mini. It could be. It's just the fact that, this depth of market and all this stuff. You should see the stuff in this guy's charts. This is complexity worship in a grand scale.
Right? 100 or 200 depth on every side of the market. It's not lagging. Look. Brr, up and down. It says 20 millisecond refresh.
20 millisecond refresh. So what? These people irritate me, why? Because I'm one of these people. I used to be this guy. Oh man, if I just had like real-time data, I'd be a professional trader. No. Now I really got to perform. You know why? So the pressure here is a two-way street. Now that you've given me this 20 millisecond refresh, man, I really better be good. The pressure to perform becomes higher and higher. The more close, the more dressed up I get to go to a concert or to be on stage, I would say I really better be fucking good, because look at all the fucking prep work and look at all the facade and all the pomp. The pom-poms. I mean, you better, like, these cheerleaders better be hot. Look at the size of their pom-poms. Look at the colors on these things.
Well, I talk about why it's important. Because you do not want to be viewing this market on a short time frame. Looking at a flip book. And what I mean by flip book, you guys ever watch like those old...
A flip book. He's talking about a laggy feed, so we'll skip that part. I heard that. This is a 2-hour stream where this guy makes $96, and he doesn't take trades unless they're perfect setups, high probability. Wow. This is a confirmation. This is a guy who's afraid to lose money. You can see that. Afraid of risk. I don't know. So maybe he's the best trader in the world. I don't really give a shit, There's people doing this, making money. I just can't see it for me. And I don't think that people need to go through all this shit, load their shit on Linux to get 20 millisecond tick charts. To what end? It's not going to get you around the fucking fear of losing. It's not helping one fight. In fact, I think it's making it worse. For me, it would make it worse. I better really know my shit. I spent all this money. I joined his club for $100 a month, and I'm really onto this future. I got a really high end. I got what is it? Up to Intel 11, AMD 9 computers. I mean, wow. It's not going to help. It's not going to help me. I'm thinking, well, when the market opens tonight, where am I going to get in? Where am I going to get out? I've already figured out where the supply and demand zones. I don't need order blocks. I don't need any of that shit. I don't need depth of market. I figured out a long time ago what I need is balls. Okay, and you can't buy balls. You have to grow them.
I don't know. Those old pictures of
Where the fuck is the
like trains and whatnot, right? They're like little projectors where they flip each card to make a movie.
I can't find it.
That's not 4K resolution. You want 4K resolution.
You want 4K resolution
for your order flow movement. Why?
Why?
Because look,
Look.
if we both stand from a distance and we're both trying to guess. You have to blink and close
From a distance.
your eyes for a half a second while I
While I, in my trading chair with my Linux platform, with my intercooled, nitrogen-cooled CPU, I'm able to see something in my eyeballs are beyond 4K.
blink once in a while.
I blink once in a while, and I could have missed a trade. I could put a trade on then.
But I have no restrictions. I'm seeing it. I'm going to probably judge it better than you.
You're going to judge it better than me, because you can see the momentum coming a millisecond ahead of me. This is a joke, man. This guy's... He's not renting friends. He wants friends to... He wants people to pay $100 a month to be their friend. I just joined his Discord, so... I'm only here to help. You don't have to trade futures. This guy bragging about making $7,000 in one day. Fuck, I can make $10,000 in one day to trade NASDAQ on a fucking Forex platform. If I really give a shit and focused. Since I don't trade NASDAQ, I don't see the point. For me personally, there's not enough leverage. But that's me. Everybody's different. There's people that are going to want to sleep with this guy. They're going to want to know what he had for breakfast. Tell me everything you do. How did you make that fucking money? Because what they do in their day job doesn't make shit. It doesn't make that much. Doesn't make as much as this makes in a fucking one day. So he's like, oh, one day I made this. Because I waited for the perfect setup. I got you. I can't handle the mental stress of waiting for the perfect setup. I'll just take, you know what? I mean, look at the people that I'd rather marry 50 girls, and some of them are going to be hot. That's my view. Quantity. I'm into volume. I'm a volume trader. I trade my own a lot of tickets. That's my approach. I found a way. Now this may be your way. This guy may be the fucking he might make Vinny look like a loser. Loser.
On balance. Unless you have some objective method of showing that through an indicator or something, right? Some of you guys are very technical.
Not just your fucking brain. You need an indicator. See, this guy is indicator fucking... Look at all the... Can I just point out some bullshit on this chart? So he's got market profile, whatever the delta bullshit. Here's the bulge. There's a lot of trading done there. Yeah, if you look here, look at, dude, the only thing that fucking matters is this high and this low. Why didn't you take this trade? Why don't you sell here? Why don't you buy here? I don't get it. Please tell me, explain. The only explanation is complexity worship. And the fact that he used a fucking platform that'll do 20 milliseconds of refresh. The technology is it's so sexy. That's what he's into. He's into that. And a little trading on the side. And he wants to build a community of top traders. I don't know. This guy sounds like he's 35 years old. I don't even know. He could be 25. I don't know. He sounds young to me.
Technically oriented. I get it. I'm going to outperform you because I could see momentum.
He's going to outperform me because he can see momentum. Dude, I just need to see structure. I need one fucking thing in my life, structure. I get momentum. I know it's a fast market. That's what momentum is. Or lack of momentum is a slow market. Fucking duh. Next question.
Eyeballs are 4K, baby. And you got to blink for half a second.
Oh, God. Well, you know what I did? I took the Clockwork Orange approach, and I just fucking put toothpicks in my eyeball. I just got those clamps. Those reverse eyebrow clamps, the ones that girls put their eyelashes on. Anybody been with a girl that put eyelashes on with these fucking... So the fucking... and then just put some... I have a girl come by and put eye drops in my eyes so I don't miss a trade.
That's what your DOMs are like. Some of you have such crappy performance that you don't actually see the way that these oscillations work in real time. This footprint matches the same price action that's happening on my DOM. See that?
Wow. I could go on for hours about this guy. There's so much shit he said in this video, it'd blow your mind. But you can just see, fractally speaking, his mindset. And I don't give a fuck if he's making money or not. I just don't think people should say, I can't be... that you're outperforming me because you can see, dude, there's a guy out there right now that's in the guppy that's been holding it for 5 years and made more money than this guy could ever think of. So what? Is it about making money, or is it about your ego? Is it about you wanting to, hey, I might have lost in that trade, but I got my fucking shit on Linux. I'm down to 5 millisecond refresh. I can see more shit than you. What? This goes against I mean, this is just insane, man. I don't know. I have to, anywhere in this video, if I stop anywhere in this video, he's saying stuff that I'm like, wow, really? Okay. Then he's saying, oh, I want a Discord, and he probably watched me or something. I don't know, because he's streaming now, and he's about the same amount of members I have. And then he played the Ben Lichtenstein opening. So I don't care if people use my stuff, dude. You can have it for free. I can't imagine charging $100 a month. I don't even know if I could even come up with if it would be of value to somebody. Like, he's got this $9 a month thing. And then I'm like, okay, well, for $9 a month, people are going to be like, well, that's suck dick. Or I'm going to sue you for $10, or why put up with that shit? I don't know. Now, if I had a front team, like somebody to reach out to on my team, and they were going to handle that, and they take the complaint calls, and they do all that shit. This guy's a one-man show, you know. He's just doing this whole thing. But at least he streamed these trades. I'm looking at all these trades he's missing, and I'm like, dude, you really waiting for the fucking perfect setup on every time frame? Something tells me I can make more money than this guy because I trade more. And I make small wins, but at the end of the day, I make more money than him. I guarantee you I would make more money than him. Because right now, I can see all the trades he missed based on my entry techniques. I mean, I could take I'm a trader. I'm an executor. I don't analyze too much. I'm like, okay, let's get in. Hey, looks like a new low. Looks like a shelf here. The vacuum, the auction. Now, he does talk about auction. And he uses those terminologies. And he's saying that, you know, he knows so much shit that once you know everything he knows, they're talking about 200 hours of videos, you learn all that shit. It's not going to fucking help you if you're afraid to pull the trigger. It's not going to fucking help you. I'd say I'm almost ready to do the trading psychology meets scripts, because that would be worth it, right? Why do you have a 50 pip stop? Why do you have a 300 pip stop? If you have a 300 pip stop, you're probably not a scalper, unless you just don't want to be stopped out of that, right? You got 300 pip stop. Think about this. And this guy, this is all the most ironic or uniconic thing. The most ironic thing here or is that I think that's like a paradox thing, is that the name of his channel is, or the name of his thing is, Plan Your Trade. Well, just plan your trade. Plan your risk, maybe. I would call it plan your risk. How many trades are you going to do a day? How many trades an hour? Now, apparently what he's doing here is he's a day trader. He's in the futures market. Like him and Vinny are waiting for the stars to align. Look, he's got the moving averages on here. Why didn't he take this trade here, right here, a perfect trade to sell at the moving average? And I don't know how many pips he's trying to make either. It looks like he's waiting to make a bunch of pips on a trade. I can't even tell. That's the other thing. Dude, it's all about your fucking mind, because unless you have a robot running it, that robot does everything, you're responsible for every fucking trade you take here. What happens to it? Did you manage it? Oh, I got stopped out. Do you say, oh, fuck, I got to go study harder? No, man, you just got to keep trading. This guy hasn't traded enough. I don't know how long this guy's been trading, but I don't know. I just don't think he's into super confirmation, high probability setups. It doesn't tell you how to size them. Oh, high probability. There's high probability. Did I just not mark off the highest fucking probability setups here as top tick Tommies? Do I need depth of market to see this fucking new high? No. This is like, I sell into this. I got my buys here. They stop me out. What the fuck do I care? I'm buying here. I scalp to the floor. I get out. How in the fuck? My system is so stupid simple. Why the Sierra charts? How much does that cost you? Oh my lord. How is this possible? Dude, anything's possible. Look who's running the country. Not running it, but
Real time,
look who's in
baby.
office. Real time, baby.
That matters.
That matters. How does it matter? Dude, I had real time satellite dish on my roof, and I'm not a fucking moron. I studied commodities for years before. Dude, I was like, okay, let's do this. I'd grab every fucking book. I'm reading. Still can't put a trade on. Why? I'm afraid to lose.
But a lot of you guys, you don't even pay attention to that. You're like, it is what it is. Well, how do you configure Windows to get better performance? If you're using Sierra Chart, for example. Well, there's ways to do that. So you got to do that if you're going to be stuck with Windows.
Stuck with Windows. Oh my lord. It's like people that cut down MT4. Dude, it's just an execution platform. Really? Let's see if I can. If I go anywhere in this video, you're just not going to believe it. I could pick anywhere. It's like fractals. Look at this shit. He's describing all the stuff you got to do here. Did I just turn them off? What happened? I don't hear any audio. I must have picked a bad spot.
Oh, display total TPO count. There it is.
You just stopped
Jeez.
talking.
Dude,
See,
I thought
look,
it was
look at how much time he's
higher.
got
So
into
anyway,
this. He
so
could
there
be
you go.
trading. Like,
You're
here's
like,
another
I can't
thing.
read that.
I don't know where to stop. I don't know where to stop criticizing this guy. You know, he's a nice guy. But look at all this shit. He got a program. He started off with anchored VWAP. VWAP. How do they tell you feel about that? But you know, it's a VWAP, and I hear this shit. Standard deviations. It's bullshit. It's not helping anybody. The fuck? Does it help you choose your size? How long you give me in the trade? How long and how big? How long? How big? Okay, it's not a sex question. How long? How big? Well, it's not going to stay that big for that long. Honey, it's not a pull toy.
Okay, well, what that says is 3 right here. So it's 3 wide, right?
Look at the shit on this chart. Dude, it looks cool. I'm not going to say it doesn't look cool as fuck. And it's not the prettiest shit in the world. But how's this helping me execute? It's fucking hilarious, man. Love this guy.
If you're just learning TPO and you want to like learn,
I'm just learning TPO. Oh God, I can't take it. I think I gotta bail. Anywhere in here. Look at this. Wait, and just pick anywhere. Here's where he's
to
just
settlement, to trading patterns and setups, and I do it all live. So, and I don't take back any trades, right? I don't go edit any of that. It's part of
Neither do I.
the live stream, and it's in the
I
live.
show every blown up account I've ever blown up. I show every account I've ever tripled and 10 times as much.
Live stream on YouTube because it's all unedited. So this is why I do the live trading, is so people know there's no.
Gosh, here's another place you could have sold. You'd be up on that trade. So here's the thing: do they dip into the vacuum? He's talking about this one setup that I don't know if it's going to keep going down. I want the highest probability trade. God, dude, we all want the high, right?
I hope I didn't include anything.
There's
in
high
the
probability. What does that even fucking mean? High probability trade. That it made money? Well, how much did it make? And how many times do you do that? And how long do you wait for that setup? And you don't know what the fucking future holds. You don't know if this is a high probability setup. That's bullshit. There's no such fucking thing as a high probability setup that it's going to make money. Every fucking setup could lose. Too tight a stop, too big a position, too wide a stop, blew up the account, or lost money. Let's just say lost money. But blowing up sounds way more dramatic. It's just unreal, man. Just anywhere in this. Stop anywhere in this thing.
Why? Why are we going to share them? Because we're building our own. We want to grow together. It's the whole idea behind this is community and growth.
Community and growth. Nothing to do. Like, so I wouldn't say nothing to do, but here's the thing. Trading's a lonely business. I get that you want to. I get this guy's lonely. Okay, maybe he just got divorced or something. But and I come here because, well, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I want to share everything I know. I want to cut through the bullshit. Like, this is bullshit to me. This is complete complexity worship, egomaniac shit. And if you can't tell me how this, like, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I just can't even, you've seen my videos. I'm just saying, we're just going to get in here. I'm not going to fucking get out no depth of market volume analysis, VWAP, AVWAP, anchored VWAP. What about, and then he shows multi-anchored VWAPs, how to set them up. I'm like, dude, now it just looks like a Christmas tree of bullshit. I love that word, bullshit. Blew up your account on bullshit. The B is a good fucking consonant. It's a constant for me.
I'm telling you, you're learning from somebody who demonstrates it. So anyway, enough of that marketing. I'm getting tired of it. All right. So anyway, TPO, poor low. A lot of these have not broken down. But here's the bigger picture, Andre, is that... I'm just going to show you. Andre, were you around where I was talking about the daily structure?
Good Lord. So he does a thing here, cracks me up, where he talks about that he's just going to take only it's all over the place here. Anywhere. Big money analog, larger time frame analysis. Big money analog.
They're not taught that. They're just taught by some furu who's on 15 different accounts making live calls with different levels and different outcomes that, hey, I got it right on this account and that's the one I'm going to sell. That's why I keep telling you guys, go find somebody. I don't care who it is. It doesn't have to be me. Go find somebody else and ask them to trade the market for you live. If they can't do it, run for the hills. If they can do it, bow down and worship and maybe debate.
So we should worship somebody that trades live. So if somebody trades demo and they're winning, why don't we follow them? Why don't we copy their trades? Well, they're not trading live money. Yeah, because they're not shitting their pants. They're not like this guy who's like, oh, I just can't take that trade. What the fuck? What trade does he fucking even take here? So what I'm doing is when I do my videos, I'm trading it. Whether I make money or not isn't really the point. It's about execution. How are you going to get in and out of the market? Making money and then losing it back to the market because you've built up the account has nothing to do with how you made the money. You made the money properly. You did what you were supposed to do. Even if you used all this bullshit on the screen. Good Lord. And this is just one fucking market. He's just dissected. If I did this to the euro, so I just arbitraged. If I was doing what he's doing, his millisecond problem is you open up 5 brokers or 10. You find the slowest broker. You open an account there, and you're gonna fucking arbitrage them. Okay, it's just plain and simple. He's never thought of that because he's all dialed into futures. Maybe he traded real futures. I mean, maybe he traded commodities. He decided, well, I'm gonna just trade the ES. Whatever this is. What is this thing he's trading? So, I don't know. It's about this video is a bottomless pit of complexity worship, and he sounds like a really intelligent guy. He sounds like a very nice guy. He wants to build a community. I get it. So do I. But I'm not going to charge people $100, and I'm not going to torture them. I'm going to ask them point blank, like, how long do you want to be in the trade, and how much money do you have? Like, how much money can you burn? Can you risk $300 a day or $300 a week? You want to risk $100 a week swing trading, Forex? Yeah, we could do that. So you made $50 a week with a $100 account. All right. Well, it's over. I mean, I guess you could join the community. We could go on Discord here, and we could just. It is true that people, if they're paying for something, they pay more attention. But I'm not sure. So my goal is kind of like so I'm a very conservative person. You know, I old fashioned. You know, and so I believe in charity. I guess. I mean, I'm not. I don't think that. I don't think you should tax the rich. I think you should make the rich people, not make them, but create incentives for them to invest. Hey, if we do this, rich people will come here and build a building. No. Most of these parasites that have come along because of the structure of the welfare state, they have decided that they're going to force people to behave, you know, wear your mask and all this shit. And that's just how it's been for years, you know. And they're going to force you, and it's going to make it, they're going to fix things by forcing people to do it. If you create incentives, you know, so yeah, if you want to take my stuff and repackage it, so he's claiming that somebody's going to come in there for 1 month, they're going to learn his shit, then they're going to regurgitate and resell his stuff. Like this is even something you'd want to sell. Like who could even, what a task. 200 hours of videos. I don't think that it did. I could show you how to trade in 20 minutes. 20 minutes I could show you how to trade 20 currencies in 20 minutes. I'd ask you, do you want to risk $10 or $5 a trade? Bing. We're going to line up all the tickets tonight on a weekly expiration, walk away. Now, you don't have the, in that situation, in that scenario, you don't have the ability to rinse and repeat the trade. And I don't think this guy's a rinse and repeater. He's like, I see the setup, high probability, and the probabilities are gone. That is true when the market starts to calm down. And now it's not moving big enough for your volatility. If your system relies on volatility, then, right? But it's just so funny. It's adorable.
Maybe don't do that, but you know, go learn. If they can do it, go learn. If they can't, run. Because the only thing someone cannot fake in this market is calling the market in real time.
Okay. I'm waiting for this guy to call the market. So he does the whole fucking video, never calls the market really. He's not even saying anything like right now, what's going on right now, what now? 20 milliseconds. It's not helping this guy. Could you just give me a call the market? I understand he's got other agendas here. Let's go through. Just say it. Looks like it's going up here. It looks like, well, I guess I was wrong. Oh, yeah. What does he end up this thing? Where do he end up in this thing?
Back to Delta, right? So
he drew a trend line earlier. It cracked me up. He drew a trend line earlier, and I'm like, wow. Why? Look at this trend line here. I think this might even be Fibonacci. I don't know what's going on here, dude. This is crazy. How do you explain all this shit? How does he know what all this shit is? He must be a smart person if he really can tell us all this shit on the screen. Look at this stuff. This is mind-boggling. Here's the thing that really pisses me off to the end of the world. This shit doesn't fucking matter now, dude. The only thing that matters is the current price. The current price. Are you up or down in this trade? Are you going to move your stop? Are you going to get out? Oh, this is resistance. You figure that out. Market structure really does work. All this fucking stuff. Come on, man. The Sierra charts is making me fucking lose my mind.